Genocide. Genocide is the deliberate killing of a large group of people, especially those of a particular group or religion. The impact that genocide has had on the global community has taken its toll on nations such as Rwanda, Germany, and also Russia. Other places like Armenia, Cambodia, Bosnia, and Darfur have suffered sadly from the devastation of the Great Terror. Joseph Stalin set out to cause a famine in the Ukraine to destroy the people seeking independence from his rule. Under his dictatorship, 7 to 11 million individuals died from imprisonment and labor camps. Churches began to close down and be destroyed or converted for other uses. Kulaks were named enemies of the people, and anybody who was a kulak was deported and worked as a slave. Joseph Stalin seized all privately owned farmlands and livestock. Gender played an important role in this genocide.
State sovereignty is the supreme, absolute, and uncontrollable power by which an independent state is governed and from which all specific political powers are derived. The international independence of a state combined with the right of power of regulating its internal affairs without foreign interference. State sovereignty may affect the views of leaders because it could get in the way of a country stopping a genocide in another country. With state sovereignty, countries do not have the right to interfere with another country's affairs. Basically, state sovereignty is a bad thing when it comes to a genocide because it prohibits other countries from ameliorating the problem with genocide.
The Bosnian genocide, it's about 6 nations that made up a republic at the time called Yugoslavia, which is located on the coast of the Adriatic Sea, which is between Italy and Romania. The genocide totaled up to about 3.8 million that consisted of 48% Bosniaks, 37% Serbs, and 14% Croats. However, in the genocide, 800,000 lives were claimed of the 3.8 million living there. This tragic event lasted from 1992 to 1995. The Serbs were trying to get rid of the Bosniaks or Croats inside their territory. The plan of the attack was concentration, decapitation, separation, evacuation, and liquidation. The Vietnam Genocide. Towards the end of 1965, U.S. troops would go on campaigns to kill and destroy anything of the Vietnamese. While the war makers in Washington would talk about peace, they would at the same time increase the violence inflicted onto the Vietnam people.